Hey everyone, it's been a little bit, but I'm back. And I'm super excited to finally be here again, making videos for all of you, and yeah, it's been a crazy year for me so far. Crazy and frustrating and exciting and frustrating, a lot of frustrating, but also exciting. Like, biggest thing that happened to me is that I graduated from college. It was pretty gruesome to get there, I'm not gonna lie, but with the help of my colleagues, friends, family, some of my educators, I was able to get there, and I thank God that I got to this point. It feels good to finally be just on the other side now. TLDR of this video, since I have some stuff to talk about, but I also don't have a lot of time, and I know some people kind of just want to know what's up. I plan on making a lot more videos this summer, and those are they're gonna vary from more arrangements, some just informative videos. Like I want to make a video where I'm talking about just stuff I learned from being in music school. There's gonna be some videos where I actually analyze some parts of some video game music just because I found a lot of interest in that. I'm not gonna go as far as like 8-bit music theory or anything, but just some stuff that I really thought would be cool talking about and trying to put my own spin on it. And really anything else I can think of. Like, this is gonna be kind of a different year for the channel, I think, and if you stay and hear me talk, then you're gonna kind of hear what I mean. Biggest thing you may have noticed when you clicked on the video is that this actually looks a bit different. That's because I have a new camera. Not new per se anymore, but I've actually had it for like almost a year, but it's new to you, and it's pretty cool. It's a Canon Rebel T7. It's a DSLR camera. It's awesome because it's like the best camera I've ever owned, and I finally have a good camera to make videos with. I have tried in the past to make a video with this camera, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, it's such an awesome thing to have. It is kind of basic on the DSLR level, but still, like, again, pretty awesome to have. If you haven't noticed, I have uploaded like 2 videos on this channel so far this year, and that was mainly because I kind of just took a break from YouTube, and it was kind of weird because this was my longest break from YouTube ever. And it kind of stunk because I really missed having that creative outlet and just having something to do that like is stuff that I like. But I guess I did upload a video like beginning of February or something, and that was just something where I literally did it on the spot with my phone, listened to the actual recording, and kind of just not made it up, but I kind of just, it was kind of like a quick, easy cover where I didn't put a lot of, like, I didn't even like mix or anything. I kind of just wanted to put it out there just because I wanted to make a video before I inevitably should stop making videos for a while. So the biggest reason that I took a break from YouTube, like at least at the beginning of the year, is because I had my senior recital coming up, and that's essentially kind of the biggest deal for me just as a musician, because it was kind of the first time I was really showing off my stuff in like multiple formats on multiple instruments, and it's like kind of the big test of like, hey, let's see what you can do after the past 4 years. And I did mine pretty early, like late February. Like, that's pretty early. Like, if you literally ask anyone who did music school, that's early. Like, February 28th was my recital. That was very early. But I'm glad I did, because 1, I had a very, very tough semester that like everything just ramped up after that. And 2, it just gave me ease of mind and I could focus on other stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to focus on that, and I'm glad I did, because I think overall I had a really, really great recital. I'm proud of myself as a musician and as a person of like really just being able to just do the whole thing and just lay it down. Considering that 1, COVID almost completely moved my recital date, like completely, and made multiple people sick, so one of the ensembles that performed like almost didn't even happen. And 2, a massive snowstorm that even went down to Texas made it where I only had like a week to prepare, and I lost a week. It was the stupidest scenario ever, and I actually killed it. So yeah, that was fun. I do not recommend giving a recital with a snowstorm happening and COVID happening, because it is not fun. I plan to put the 2 solos that I did in my recital on this channel just because I think it'd be cool to put it up on this channel. And I haven't really posted me playing a legit piece like in a while, so I think that'd be kind of cool. I think the whole recital in its entirety is going to end up on my personal channel, so eventually that'll end up in the description below probably. Now, I think one of the biggest things that happened like in the middle of the semester that I really wanted to talk about was this convention, well, online convention called VGM Together. I pseudo participated in it. When I say pseudo, I mean that I joined a Discord and I watched like half of the live streams that happened on Twitch. That's about it. Just because I was way too busy to actually like really get into it. But essentially all it was is that it was a, what was it? Oh no. It was an online video game music convention created by these two people because I can't remember right now. I'm so sorry. And it was just like a 3-day music, like video game music kind of just, I guess, convention. There's some people playing music, like doing sets, and there's also some like other fun stuff. And wow, I was very inspired by like just everything I saw, and I just, cool, my camera stops recording. Awesome. That's one thing about my camera that I don't like, is that sometimes it just stops recording. I think we're good now. It was so awesome to see everything that was going on, especially like the last like big concert thing, the Line 'Em Up Paper Mario concert thing that they did. It was so cool. It just reminded me of why it's so important to have a creative outlet for myself and just do my own music things within, like, I guess video games, but also like other stuff as well. It was so cool, and it just made me feel like I want to keep doing this. I really want to keep doing this. This is so cool. After the whole event, I just really wanted to like just really like knit myself within like the video game music community, just because it seems so cool, and it's just, we could just talk about awesome music within video games. Which, like, that's not the only type of music that I really enjoy and I'm going to be doing stuff on this channel about, but it's just something that I've really gotten into ever since late 2019, whenever I put my foot in the ring essentially and tried it out very slowly, albeit, but it's just something I want to like definitely explore, but it's not going to be like everything around here. Yeah, everything else that happened in the year was just kind of frantic, but mainly just me kind of exploring more music stuff I wanted to get into, like doing stuff like with like MIDI percussion. Like I pretty much took a lot of time exploring like the mouse station, which was really cool, which there's some cool stuff you can do with the mouse station. I just don't know a lot of it yet. Also a lot of stuff that I got to pretty much explore myself as a video production person in the music world. Like I helped my studio pretty much like produce a couple of videos throughout the whole year, not just this semester, and also a couple other opportunities that I got to like shoot stuff, and it was well, they varied from fun to annoying to stressful for no reason. But I mean, stuff like that happens, and mostly I'm glad that I got all that experience. It really helps in terms of like doing stuff for this channel, honestly, because now I kind of have a better idea of what I can do to make videos way better. Biggest thing that honestly that came to mind after watching a video, I think it was some event that the company 410 Media showed up to. If you're in like the musical world or percussion world, you hopefully know who 410 Media is, but they are pretty much a video production like company run by two guys that's pretty much, they shoot they pretty much produce classical and contemporary music videos, and like they're pretty impressive. They kind of have they kind of like a style to it, which I really like. And the biggest thing that I found out after watching an event on YouTube that they actually like were at is that one thing I need to focus more on is lighting. So I'm going to be hopefully doing a way better job of lighting, because I think the two things as a video maker that I stink at, or I've stunk at for the past like several years since I started YouTube, are audio and lighting. And those are like the most important things. I think I finally have gotten sound good. Lighting, not so much, so I'm working on that. Okay, so I think that's it for like what's happened to me. Now, in terms of content I want to make, I kind of explained this at the beginning of the video a little bit, but I wanted to continue making covers, but it's gonna be kind of weird because now, since I graduated, I don't have access to all the instruments that I've had access to for the past 4 years. So what I can do essentially is a little limited. I did record something at the end of the year that I'm going to make a video with, it was basically vibraphone, and I'm going to be doing everything else just here in the house, or just like some, I think, piano, synth. So pretty easy video there, and a couple other things that I shot during the past year that I've yet to actually finish because I've just been sitting on it because I've been way too busy. But other than that, like the covers are unfortunately gonna probably slow down. I mean, not like they were really going anywhere to begin with, but I really want to really get back on that train, but it's gonna be hard until I can like purchase an instrument soon, which I really want to do eventually. Next thing that I really want to start going into this summer is I want to start doing kind of short form like analysis videos like on music and video games. The reason I say this is because, well, I've noticed that like with certain music that I've listened to in video games, that there's like a lot of elements I'm like, well, that's really cool. I really want to talk about that, but like I think I've always been super hesitant. I think the first time I ever thought of like, ooh, maybe I should try that, is after watching 8-Bit Music Theory, being pretty much introduced to him last year, like pretty much when the pandemic started, and I was like, wow, this man knows his stuff, and he's a percussionist, like, come on. So I think it'd be cool to like, get into stuff like that, like in like how percussion plays a part in video game music, and also just other random elements that I see fit. I am not good at music theory, so I'm probably gonna shy away from that, but other elements I think I could really do a good job with. Honestly, the biggest reason that I want to do that now is because of one person, Alex Mukala. So this is a person that I got introduced to in the middle of 2020 during the pandemic, and it's pretty cool because I got introduced to him like just by a random just YouTube suggestion thing. I was like, oh cool, so he did music for, what was it, movie trailers and stuff, and now he does a lot of stuff where like he's like a composer. Well, he's been a composer, but he does stuff with like video game music. He likes to make videos on it, and also he's black, and like watching a lot of his content, I love his passion and stuff, and just what it brings to the table, and just like makes things easy to understand. I'm like, this man is amazing. And also like he didn't go to music school, he learned everything himself, which I'm like, wow, I can really admire that, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff I had to learn myself because I'm just not that, I feel like I'm not that good. Maybe I am, but I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of want to start making stuff in kind of vein of that, just because I think that's really cool, and I just honestly aspire to do stuff like that. So in terms of other stuff that I'm going to do on the channel, I frankly don't know. It's really hard to see what's going to be happening in the next like 2 months, because I'm having to finally like look for like a start for my career, trying to look for like a job, and soon I'm gonna be moving from my apartment I've been living in for the past few years. So it's kind of hard to really plan ahead. And the last time I tried to plan ahead, COVID happened. So I saying, you know what, whatever happens. But I'm just gonna keep trying to make content that's really fun and engaging and stuff. It's just gonna be just a little rocky this year, considering like everything that's happened, because all the plans I have originally planned, COVID ruined them, and then just when things were starting to get good, I got busy, and then I graduated, and now I have to change things again. So it's slightly annoying, but whatever. I can tell that there's gonna be some awesome stuff that's gonna come out of just me starting to, I guess, think like someone who actually knows what he's wanting to do in terms of content or videos. I don't really like the word content, but I don't know. One thing that I definitely want to start doing that I actually kind of did a little bit in 2020 that I want to bring back a little bit, it's something I actually haven't really talked about here, is stream on Twitch. I've been really into Twitch ever since I think the beginning of college. Honestly, I've been like slowly watching it more and more, and it's just something engaging about like being in a community like that. And I don't know, like playing video games for an audience, it sounds kind of fun. There's also like people that do music on Twitch that I eventually want to do, but I don't really have a good way of doing that, and I don't really trust I don't know. I feel like I could do that better later, but for now I plan to just do video games. So maybe I'm not gonna have a schedule or anything, just eventually I'm gonna start doing it. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitch and like see when I go live, then link in the description. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this like really long term or anything, but I think it'd be kind of fun. Okay, so hopefully anything else I forgot, I will remember to put like in the video in post or like in the description or whatever. But this update was long overdue. I need to go ahead and get going because I need to get with friends, and then I have to go on a trip. There's kind of a lot happening just all of a sudden. But yeah, thank you all that have subscribed, especially lately, and thank you all that have been here for forever. I'm really excited to like really get this channel going, and I really just want, I don't know, I want to make this channel something special that everyone enjoys, and I want to like build a community a little bit, honestly. So I'm pretty much considering now the next phase in my channel, and hopefully with that phase we'll bring some awesome content. So yeah, I'm really excited. All right, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.